Reading is this artificial reality projector system in our mind. It's very much like the player piano. With the player piano, as you may recall, that you've got a series of keys on the piano, and you've got a code, and the code is being turned, and a mechanism is being used to play those keys. And when it all works right, when it's moving at the right speed, when all the keys are working, then that code ends up producing a piece of music that you recognize. When we're reading, we're taking information from this code, and our brain is hooking together little memories of sound, little sound parts, and playing them in the piano of the mind, so to speak, so as to generate an internal experience, a simulation of talking to yourself, of thinking to yourself, of somebody talking to you. It's completely artificial. It's very much like a machine. It's very much like the same process involved in the piano player or a CD player. It's a technological process, right? And we need to understand it as such.
That's an interesting metaphor. I'm thinking about the contrasting metaphor is that the kid plays a piano himself and always hits a lot of wrong notes. So the player piano model is sort of the more passive view of this process, so in which when you're good, you don't have to attend a lot to make a lot of decisions. Is it this word or that word? Is it this letter than that letter? You don't have to do the work and take the risk of hitting the wrong note. It is much more like the player piano. That work is being done for you, and then you can decide what it means and whether you like it played this way or that way.
You're enjoying the music or you're not enjoying the music, but you're not worried about whether this key is being hit the right time, the right way.
Right.
Yeah. Though good readers often break the sound barrier, they read in big whole chunks, in whole words, and they move at great speed, and some move so fast that it's faster than sound. It's faster than somebody could talk. Very few, except the hearing impaired, learn to read that way. There's a difference between how a good reader reads and a beginning reader learns to read. There's a huge difference. They can't be compared with each other. One's an automatic whole word recognition system, and the other one has to work out word recognition through sound, through the assembly of word recognition, code cued by the letters of the alphabet being matched up, triggering this player piano-like way the internal experience of these sounds. That these sounds get assembled into a word that's recognized. That process of getting from the alphabet to the sounds through an iterative assembly process until you get to word recognition is at the root of the challenge of learning to read.